Preparation, doing research, understanding the problem, and gathering resources. In this initial phase of jewelry making, I explore. I travel to a store to examine what clothing styles and necklines there are. I find out what colors are trending, and even what types of jewelry are being marketed. I also review jewelry making resources and magazines to spur my ability to think about structures and materials in innovative ways. And my family will tell you, I can lose time in a beading store. As I'm pouring through the bins and displays, I look at colors, textures, and shapes. I allow myself to become inspired by a culture or a unique stone that just calls to me. And while I may not know what materials I will use or even whether I will make a necklace or a bracelet, my investigations begin to narrow, like I've discovered my mission. Incubation, doing the mental work, unconsciously or semi-consciously. After I've gathered materials, I may still not know what I will be making, so I will lay the beads out in a beading tray and then begin thinking about which ones mix together aesthetically. I enjoy juxtaposing materials which will sometimes present structural problems that I must solve. But during this phase, I believe I employ a number of creative thinking tools: imagining, observing and creating patterns, dimensional thinking, and physical manipulation. And while my selection of a bead order based on size, color, texture may be intuitive and subconscious, my analysis of construction and how to work through problems are conscious and deliberate. The incubation phase for me can take seconds or a year. It can repeat itself several times throughout the process of creation. Illumination, discovering a new idea or solution to a problem. Like the incubation phase, eureka moments occur at once or multiple times during the creation process. With each bead grouping and construction resolution, I feel accomplished. And I believe this good feeling comes from the endorphin rush inside my brain, which is invigorating, spurring me to repeat this experience over and over. Verification, evaluating, refining, and celebrating. Sometimes I explain to my students that things just don't feel right, and sometimes this phase is overlooked. But even if flaws are not readily evident, it is important to take time to ensure your idea or your solutions have materialized. In jewelry making, the well-made final product is the evidence that all parts are cohesive aesthetically and technically. Self-actualized creativity. Self-actualized creativity occurs when creative ways of thinking and being encompass one's life. It is a way of living that fosters healthy perspectives toward self, problems, and personal growth. People possessing self-actualized creativity are content. And if my life were devoid of creative experiences and my brain were not fully engaged, I believe I would live an unhappy and unfulfilling zombie-like existence.